Touchdown! Philadelphia Eagles on Jalen Hurts! What's up, guys? It's Nights here, and I'm back with another video. Tonight, I'm gonna be talking about the Eagles-Cowboys preview. Right now, right now, I'm recording this start recording at about 10:50 p.m. my time. So people in Eastern Standard Time, it is already game day for you. Even so, in my perspective, I'll be trying to release this tomorrow. You know, when it's Saturday. You know, for me. You know, since it'll be a night game. So, you know, Eagles-Cowboys, you know, the rivalry. I also did a preview for week 3 on that one. This game, though, doesn't really feel like a rivalry in a classic Eagles-Cowboys rivalry game. And I'll go more into that. But before we get into the video, you know, please subscribe, turn on bell for notifications so you don't miss out on videos. You know, right now we're at 224 subscribers, 6 away from 230, and that means 76 away from 300 subscribers. All right, so you know, we're still gaining subs along the way. You know, 6 away from that 230 mark, which is another mini milestone to hit. You know, we just hit 8,000 views, and we're already 1/5 of the way done with that, and that happened a week. So if it keeps on going with this average, then, you know, an average of 4 weeks, you know, that's gonna be 9,000. You know, going really, really well. All right, so, you know, also my Twitter and Discord are in the description below. I have a Discord server. We have a really good community in there with lots of stuff to do. Of course, you know, you get live updates on my Twitter as well. And yeah, that is about it for that. Right, again, links are in the description. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. All right, so Eagles-Cowboys rivalry week. Sorry, let's start hearing a little bit. You know, technically for me, Saturday has not started yet. It will be a night game on ESPN. There'll only be 2 Saturday games, so this is the final week of the NFL. There's a weird schedule. Of course, Raiders-Chargers will end the NFL season outright, and then there'll be playoffs. And not only that, the Raiders-Chargers game will decide who goes to the playoffs. Whoever wins that game gets a ticket to the postseason. All right, I have my I have my hopes on the Raiders. I think the Raiders can pull this one off, but we'll have to see. You know, Sunday Night Football. And this is also on ESPN, and it's Saturday Night Football. In week 3, Eagles-Cowboys was Monday Night Football. Even though this is Saturday Night Football, ESPN does Monday Night Football, and this will be ESPN night game in the link. So that's 2 ESPN games for this matchup right here. It is a big one, though. So we did get flexed to Saturday along with Broncos-Chiefs, which is earlier. After Saturday, Sunday will be the last day. All the rest of the games, some of them, most of the Saturday games don't even matter. Like Packers-Lions absolutely doesn't matter for either team. The Lions are gonna get the first or second pick. I don't think the Jaguars clinched it just yet. And, you know, the Lions will either get the first or second pick, no matter if they win or lose. And the Packers already clinched the first seed. It doesn't matter for either team. In most week 18 games, yeah, I don't really think it matters, right? But this one especially, which I'm gonna talk about more. But, you know, let's just get right into the rosters here. You know, I think I already officially, you know, started the segment, but then I was talking about the week 18 games. So technically, right now it starts. My bad. And I'm a little out of it right now. As you can see, it is really late, but it's okay. Trying to record this and edit this to release tomorrow. All right. So basically, you know, the story about this game is we have a lot of people on the COVID-19 list. And also Dallas has injury concerns, as well as, I believe, people, you know, on the COVID-19 list as well. Yeah, actually, quite a lot on the reserve COVID-19 list, as well as us. This is looking like a preseason game right now. I mean, this isn't. It just doesn't feel like. Obviously, it's still beat Dallas. You obviously hate the Dallas Cowboys. We don't want to get swept by them. You already know that awful Week 3 game. That seems so long ago. Now we're in the playoffs. It's really, really mind-blowing. But, again, yeah, I forgot to say the big elephant in the room. We have clinched the playoffs. So happy. 2-5 start. All these people doubting us. With worse rosters. I'll be honest. I'm not afraid to admit it at all. I didn't think we'd make the playoffs, but I most certainly didn't think we were gonna win only 3, 4, even 1 game this season. That's hideous. I thought we'd be 8-9, and right now that is not far at all. If we lose this game, then Eagles will be at 9-8 and in the playoff spot. I predicted 8-9, no playoffs. That's just a 1-game difference, right? So at least I'm not as far off as those, media type, Colin Cowherd, yeah, I clearly said Colin Cowherd, but Colin Cowherd's writing us off immediately. Now in the playoffs, so are the Cowboys. It just doesn't seem like a very meaningful matchup right now. I still have hype about beat Dallas, but right now it's just not ordinary hype for a Cowboys-Eagles rivalry matchup. It's not as intense on this game, because again, both teams have a lot of people on the COVID-19 list and injuries in general, and the playoffs are already secured for both of us, and it is clinched. So that means no matter what happens this game, the Eagles still gonna be playing some late January football in the wild card, right? So let's just go by the depth charts for both teams. I also have an injury report from Bleeding Green Nation, SB Nation, right? So basically, Miles Sanders is out, right? Landon Dickerson and Lane Johnson are both questionable. Jordan Howard, Boston Scott on the COVID-19 list. We have 12 players on there really quick. Jannard Avery, Fletcher Cox, Marcus Epps, Dallas Goedert, Nate Herbig, Jordan Howard, Jason Kelsey, Monty Maddox, Ronnie McLeod, Boston Scott, Alex Singleton, Jack Stoll. By the way, Kelsey came back from the COVID-19 list. But other than that is a ton of people, right? And the injury reserve that, Brandon Graham, again, out for the year, Isaac Seumalo, Jack Driscoll, Nate Herbig. Not Nate Herbig, but he is out. And then Brandon Brooks injury. And Nate Herbig is COVID-19 list, by the way. And Jalen Hurts, still I think he'll be good to go, honestly. Tomorrow from my standpoint, with the ankle concerns, I think he is still good to go though, which is good. But honestly, I'll say to my keys to the game, I'll say if we rest starters or not. I'll say my opinion on it. There's just a ton of people on the COVID-19 list. And of course, Sanders is out. That was no surprise there. With the hand injury. Jordan Howard, though, and Boston Scott, that is a huge hit to our running back room, which is really the best in the league, honestly, if we're producing these consistent numbers with this running back room. And we didn't even run the ball at all. The start of the season with Sirianni, picked up on that. Right, so, and also, Darius Slay, Anthony Harris is good to go. But Avonte Maddox, Rodney McLeod are on the COVID-19 list as well, for the Eagles. Brandon Graham again was out for the year. And Jannard Avery, Alex Singleton, Fletcher Cox, these are huge hits. We still have Josh Sweat, Javon Hargrave though. Derek Barnett, even though he has been quiet with the penalties now, which is good. But it's just not looking good for us. It's not it is really bad with the amount of people we have the COVID-19 list, but we still have key starters here. Jalen Hurts, obviously, Devontae Smith. I believe so. Yeah, Devontae Smith, as well as Quez. I do not see them on the injury report here. And of course, Jason Kelsey is back. Jordan Mailata still at left tackle, which is good for our left side. You know, and I'm pretty sure Sua Opeta is gonna start if Landon Dickerson is questionable, and Jalen Reagor as well. All right, and Josh Sweat, Javon Hargrave, Sally Derek Barnett, T.J. Edwards. I did not see. I'm also seeing the ESPN one as well. And yeah, I mean it's not the absolute worst, but it is looking pretty bleak. However, Dallas also has the same problems as well. Right, so that was like really all over the place for the Eagles. I was also going again on the Bleeding Green Nation article. So let's move on to the Cowboys. All right, Michael, look, first off, I just want to say Michael Gallup, prayers to him. He had a knee injury and that ended his season, so he's not going to be in the playoffs whatsoever. That's his season. He's not going to play in another game this season. For the regular season or playoffs, he won't be playing. It's just tough, dude. Like, I don't care if it's a Cowboys player. That is a terrible injury. And just my prayers to him. All right, I just want to get that out of the way. You know, from Michael Gallup. It is not easy. I even said it with Dak as well. It was just terrible to see. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all what team exactly. You know. Yeah, prayers up to Michael Gallup. Hope he heals really soon, even though it was a really, really bad knee injury. And he comes fully healthy next season, you know, and he rebounds, which I know he will. You know, even though it is my rival, the Cowboys. Yeah, I know he'll rebound, Michael Gallup. So prayers to him, first of all. I want to say that. Right, I believe, yeah, Trayvon Diggs is questionable. Tony Pollard is also questionable. Dallas is also missing key starters as well. But they did say they wanted they weren't gonna rest starters, but like from what it looks like here, they also have a lot on the COVID-19 list as well. Anthony Brown, wide receiver, Malik Hooker at safety for their secondary. You know, and also Jordan Lewis, Keanu Neal at linebacker. And also the big elephant in the room, Micah Parsons, who has been having a phenomenal year as a rookie. All right, and that makes me sad to say because Micah Parsons is an Indy Lion, and now he's part of the Cowboys organization, which sucks. But it is what it is. You know, Micah Parsons on the COVID-19 list right now on ESPN. It looks like it says he's out. Right, so you know, I don't know. I doubt from either team. You know, people from the COVID-19 list will go out. I mean, honestly, they might, but I really, really doubt it because it's for Eastern Standard Time people. It is game day already, and yeah, I don't really see it. Offensive tackle Tyron Smith as well, and for the reserve, you know, Jabril Cox at injured reserve, and oh yeah, Blake Jarwin. Even though Dalton Schultz is healthy for this game, right? Demonte Cowsey is still going to be playing a full safety. Leighton Vander Esch, you know, a lot of people heard his name. Randy Gregory at right defensive end. DeMarcus Lawrence. So, I mean, Dallas also still has, you know, some of their key starters as well. You know, so it's not exactly going to be a cakewalk for us. Right, so yeah, I know that was all over the place. It's 13 minutes, so, you know, going to try and get it under 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm all over the place with this recording. You know, just wanted to, you know, get this preview in for the last week of the NFL. Yeah, I'll definitely make a wild card preview for a game. It's either going to be the Cowboys, again, Rams, Cardinals, or the Bucks. It depends on if the Rams, Cardinals win the division. All right, so going on, going on to the keys to the game for the Eagles. All right, big elephant in the room. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I like not for like the entire game sit the starters, but you know, I think Devontae Smith also has a record to break. It's Deshaun Jackson's record as well, and I love Deshaun Jackson. But you know, I'd love to see Devontae Smith break the record. So with that being said, I know we did make the playoffs and we cannot risk injury. That's why I'm saying do not put the starters in for the entire game. You know, I would like to see the starters only for a half and then you go to the backups. Again, don't want to risk injury. You know, when we're gonna be in the playoffs. We don't want to. I mean, a lot of people are saying it'll be a first round exit, which is, I mean, I guess it's fair. There's a lot of good teams coming in the Super Wild Card weekend. You know, especially the division leaders. But you know, even so, you still want to compete to the next round. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd be too angry as well if there was only one quarter of the starters. But you know, one half, yeah, at least do one half of the starters in the next half. You know, bench them again. We do not want to risk injury. And yeah, that is about it for my first key. I have not done a key like this at all, you know, in any games, because I mean, obviously, again, we clinched playoffs week 17 when it all, you know, came to fruition when the Packers beat the Vikings, you know, Sunday Night Football. So for this one, I think this is my first time using it because I think it's absolutely necessary. Don't want to injure starters, all right, especially when we're going into the playoffs. So that's my first one. Second of all, I mean, I don't know, even with you know the injuries Dallas has, you know, still, even though this doesn't feel like the same matchup, you know, just don't underestimate Dallas. I mean, we're also pretty banged up too, you know. Offensively, a key to the game again is run the ball every week, even though it's looking pretty bleak for our running back core. But hey, you got Kerryon Johnson, you know, as well as Tyler Huntley, and Kenneth Gainwell as well looks healthy. So I would assume we go with those options. You know, in my second offensive key to game, I'll pump them up together, no matter who the quarterback is, Hurts or Minshew, because we might. Honestly, I want to see Hurts benched by, you know, the next half and put Minshew in, you know, just to rest our starters. Honestly, I don't care who the QB is. I still, you know, want to see, you know, playmakers get targeted, even though this doesn't really feel like the game, you know, right now. Exactly. It doesn't really feel, like I said, doesn't really feel like the classic high-intensity rivalry matchup we've been waiting for. All right, this just doesn't feel like it. Again, it's still beat Dallas, so I would love a win. Like, I don't know if we'll necessarily win, honestly, but you know, I'm just being realistic. I don't want to be a downer Debbie, but you know, I still want to beat Dallas. I still want to avoid a sweep, right? So yeah, those are my offensive keys to the game. Defense, all right, defense. You know, actually, not many people on the COVID-19 list, you know, and injured on the offense for Dallas. So this one, I think this key to the game really goes on Gannon, because he had yet another the whole team had a really slow start last game, but Gannon especially. We were making Taylor Heineke look like the next Tom Brady, look like the next Aaron Rodgers. That's what we were making Taylor Heineke look like. He was just producing incredible numbers on Gannon's defense. So I don't know if there's two parts to this key to the game for the defense, but this key to the game is Gannon, no more slow starts. You did turn it around a lot in the second half, but no more slow starts. This goes for the entire team, but I think it more goes on Gannon for this one, because even in the first half, you know, we were showing promising drives. It just stalled out really, really bad. Even so, Gannon, enough with the slow starts. You know, we have to stop playing like this. And again, you are on the hot seat. You are on the hot seat for majority of the season, and you deserve being on that hot seat. You know, this defense has been really frustrating to watch, even though obviously it's not been absolutely terrible. You know, the defensive line, you know, Javon Hargrave, you know, Josh Sweat has been stepping up. You know, Fletcher, even though he's been quiet this year, you know, has made plays this season, right? This defense isn't perfect by any means, but it's certainly not the worst defense. But with the way you're calling it, you know, it's getting frustrating. Enough of the slow starts, and of course, utilize the blitz. I know you did that, you know, sometimes, you know, last game. I know sometimes, but you know, it was good to see pressure getting out there, and it was working, right? So, you know, of course, blitz, you know, use the right scheme. Enough of the slow starts, you know. again, I keep saying, even though this doesn't feel like the matchup, it doesn't matter. You know, even if we rest the starters, you know, I still don't want you to do a slow start once again, Gannon. So that is my key to the game, defense. All right, so we hit 20 minutes here. So now I'm gonna go to my prediction for this game. Yeah, I don't know about this one, man. Before the season, I predicted we would lose to the Cowboys in AT&T Stadium, and then I switched that up. But even so, I did get the fourth season prediction right. I hope I'm really wrong, because this is at the link and they suck at the link. I really hope we get the upset over them, because we're the underdog here. Technically, again, both of us and Dallas are slated for a playoff spot. I still want to beat Dallas, and this is not what I want at all. You know, I obviously still want to beat them, whether we're resting starters or not. So let me think about this score. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a close one though, because they also still have, you know, key injuries as well. I'm gonna say 21-19 Cowboys. There, I said it. Yeah, it's low scoring. You know, maybe the Cowboys score more points. Honestly, I don't know. I just have a gut feeling about this one. I'm probably like really off, like I always am, except for the Washington Eagles one. That one's dumb. But 21-19 Dallas. I hate to say it, but the Cowboys are winning this one, in my opinion. Obviously, that's not what I want to happen, and this is still a close game. I really want the Eagles to beat Dallas, you know, to avoid the sweep and to go 10-7, even though it doesn't matter. We don't win the division anyways. Still would love to see it before playoffs, and imagine, you know, we also meet them in the first round of the playoffs again. 2 back-to-back weeks, this time in the playoffs. That would be amazing. With that being said, though, that is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on the video. Please like, please comment, as long as it's not appropriate. I'll definitely look at it. Please check in the description. Follow my Twitter account, and please join my Discord server. Again, links are in the description. Twitter, you can have live updates for videos. Of course, Discord, there is a community. About about 26, 28, you know, human members in the Discord. And again, lots of servers, not a lot, but you know, there's a variety of things to do. And yeah, that is about it. This is your friend Nightings signing out. Have a great day, guys.